All right.
Gentlemen, what's happening?
Just relaxing.
Going pretty good today, man.
Nah, that's good, man. That's good. Kryshun, first time on the show. Welcome. Welcome, of course. We've been talking about doing this for a while, but times didn't really match up. So I'm glad you made it on for this one. This is going to be a good one.
Well overdue, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Mark, pleasure as always, of course.
Hey, man. Always nice to see you and good to see you again, Kryshun.
The man himself.
Mark, you just finished training?
Yeah.
What'd you train?
Well, I had I only had so much time, so I did a workout that one of my favorites. I swear by it. You do push-ups in combination with chins, so you get a chest and back.
Okay.
I did
But
chest and back today too.
It's the intensity of it because I write down how many I do. It's like a big chalkboard. I erase it every time, but I want to be able to do so many. So you're pushing yourself every time. I do like maybe 200 push-ups and like 100 pull-ups all together, but I try to do them as quick as I can.
What's your best time? Or what time did you just get, I guess?
I don't know. I just go through it and I don't pay attention. If I'm feeling good, I do it faster. If I'm not feeling as good, I don't. But I usually get a pretty good pump out of it. Like a chest pump in your back gets a really good workout, and I swear by it.
Man, I love chest and back training. I did it today. I had like 45 minutes to train. So I went in, and since I started going to a regular gym again, but that's one thing that I do is I always have push-ups to start for my warm-up on chest. And usually I'll throw in pull-ups or chin-ups well, I mean not chin-ups, but I'll throw pull-ups in third exercise usually when my back's good and warmed up. Like I like to get like an upper row and then a lower row and then go for the pull-ups. But I've done it like push-ups and pull-ups in the past. And yeah, it's great. I do the same thing when I do that actually. I just go intense as I can, just get it done, man. It is awesome.
I may try that. I've never tried chest and back. I did push pull legs until I found out about bodybuilding. So I mostly train one body part a day. If I train something with chest though, it'll be triceps. But back, I usually need a full day for back.
Oh yeah, it takes a lot to get it. It's like legs. It's big muscle. Takes a lot to get the attention of it.
Yeah.
It does. But when you're really just I agree, separating back completely if you're really going to hit back is definitely the way to go. I
Oh
throw in
yeah.
triceps after back sometimes because it's kind
Yeah.
of, the like complete opposite. Well, it's not a secondary muscle group that you're working, not that it's an opposite, but I find I can get a lot out of triceps than still because it's a smaller muscle group, even though I just put a lot of energy into my back workout. I'll
And your
switch it up
bicep
every
too.
so often.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
it stretches the opposite muscle and it leaves it ready for its own pump. It's like when you're doing
yeah,
a push up, your biceps sitting there saying, "Geez, I need a workout too, boys." So then okay, hold on, I'll do some curls too when I'm done. That's
yeah.
usually what I do. I'll finish off, and because your arms, your biceps, triceps can take they can heal quick.
Yeah.
So I throw them in every second day at least. If you don't do your biceps or at least your biceps, triceps can handle a little bit more, but I think your biceps, you should do them pretty often or they lose their pump.
I'm not sure if you guys know, but pretty much my whole training philosophy is Jeremy Buendia. Like I hired Jeremy as my first coach 4 or 5 years ago. Actually, Jeremy did my training, and George Peterson actually did my diet plan. So those
Wow.
are kind of where I have my bases in with training and diet. So, and George only did it for like 100 a month. He was a great guy.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Damn, that is cool. Yeah, that is
No,
cool. So you still kind of keep up on the Jeremy Buendia style that he kind of gave you?
Pretty much. I mean, it's kind of one body part a day, except arms. Arms is a superset the whole day, but it's about one body part a day. It's about 5 or 6 workouts and maybe 4 or 5 total sets. So,
yeah. For the most part, that's if I do legs, I actually just try to focus on quads for one day. I'll do hamstrings another day.
But say what you will about Jeremy Buendia, the guy trained hard, man. Trained very hard.
He put on a lot of muscle when he came back, man. Like serious muscle.
He
Yeah,
did.
he was
Yeah,
just a
he
little
did.
bit off. He was a little off with his conditioning.
Oh yeah, but you could
Oh, big
see,
time.
like, because of the weight cap, you could see that he put on a lot of, like, he could have been a bodybuilder. Not to say that these guys aren't bodybuilders.
They're not
Absolutely are
bodybuilding. I'll
bodybuilders.
I'll say
They're
it.
not in a bodybuilding division, but they are a bodybuilder.
Look, respect, man. Like respect. We've all got respect for all the divisions when it comes to getting up on that stage. There's no question. But
Yeah.
yeah, physique is not something that I cover as often. It's probably 5% of my channel ish.
It's hard
I
to
watched
because you have
it.
to get in the whole division.
Well, I
Sorry.
just don't have time to follow all the divisions, man, is one part of it. I mean, obviously I'm a bigger fan of not a bigger fan. I'm primarily an open bodybuilding fan, but to follow all of the guys, in classic even as well as men's physique. Classic I definitely follow more. It's a little bit easier because it's kind of in line with that, I feel a little more. But like to throw another one in there, man, no way. Not possible. It's like trying to follow influencers at the same. It's just no, man. Can't do it. Can't do it. There's only so much time.
I
I've been.
follow a lot of the guys. So,
What's
no,
that?
I follow a lot of the guys, man.
The physique.
I really keep up with the top guys. Like guys like Aaron Banks is actually my favorite, even though a lot of people don't like him because he's real cocky. But I like the men's physique guys. I'll talk about maybe the top 3 or 4 guys.
Aaron's the taller guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's only
Yeah.
been pro for maybe 2 or 3 years. He's already won the O. He's won the Arnold. So I feel like he can be a little cocky.
Oh, big time. The men's
So was
physique
Arnold.
division is cockiness, dude. Like for the most part. But I mean, there are some really good competitors there. Like I'll cover guys, especially closer to the Olympia. Like Ed Von Palmiera comes to mind because the conditioning is absolutely insane. I remember I saw it before before the 2023 Olympia, and I was like, dude, like I gotta put this guy in the channel. It was nuts, man. Like if you had anybody in the open bring that kind of conditioning to the stage, you'd be top 3 at least, if not Mr. Olympia, depending on who you're talking about. But man, insane, insane. Big fan of him. Yeah, big
Yeah, if
fan.
someone doesn't know who Ed Von is, look him up. He's probably my favorite next to Banks. And he's added a lot of size. He brings crazy conditioning.
Yeah, big time, man, big time. But no, like as I just can't keep up with everybody to be that committed to the division. I got way too much going on there. Like, man, it's ridiculous. I just got a call today. I'm going back to the Arctic. I've got a job in the Arctic, so that's
Mm.
gonna be awesome. Yeah, can't wait
The
to get
old
back there, man.
Northwest Passage.
No, I won't be taking the Northwest Passage this time, unfortunately. Not this time.
Shackleford or Shackleton, whatever they call him.
Rusty Shackelford. No, that was King of the Hill.
Yeah, no, it was the guy that went down South Pole and then he tried to find the Northwest Passage.
Yes, yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
I'm a big history buff. Sorry.
Nah, I can't remember the guy's name. You know your bodybuilding history, that's for sure. But the history is one thing. We have in front of us the future of bodybuilding being the Empro Classic, and that's what we're going to discuss now. We'll do a preview on all the guys as always, and we'll do a predictions video, or we'll throw out some predictions there as my dog is.
I got mine.
Yeah. I know. Good girl. I got to do this. Okay. I got to do this. Yeah. Okay.
I put my
Okay.
cat out.
I can't. I can't. She'll whine and whine and whine, and you won't hear it because I have noise canceling. But
Oh, nice.
yeah, I just feel bad.
That'd be a good idea for me.
I'll no, I can definitely help you out with that. Okay, let's take a look at who we're dealing with here at the Empro.
Okay.
We got a few heavy hitters here, man. We got a few heavy hitters for sure. Now, not everybody is tagged on this list, so I will do my best to try and find them as we go here. But let's start out at the very top. If not, I can jump over to Mark's channel too, because he's
Yeah, they're all
there.
there's a front and back shot of all of them.
Okay. So Kuba Silen, I hope I'm pronouncing that properly. We've got an update here from 7 hours ago.
Yeah,
Okay.
he looks solid.
So this is from 4 days out. Yeah. Shot from last session at home base. Okay. Okay. So shoulders definitely jump out at me. Conditioning looks good. Midsection looks good. Really good quads, it looks like.
Yeah.
It's not
I've
bad. The
seen this guy
teardrops are
compete
huge.
before. I can't remember where, but I've seen him compete before.
Yeah, he was at the Arnold UK, the one that
Okay.
Andrew Jack won.
Okay.
Ah,
Yeah.
2022?
2022, yeah. And I'm not
Yes.
that smart, guys. I got my thing here.
He's got his cheat sheet, and we're
Yeah.
glad that he does. Yeah.
Comes in handy, I guess.
What place did he take at the Arnold UK in 2022?
Niner.
Niner. Okay. Okay.
Niner.
Wait, that is him, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. That's
Yeah,
him
it
right
is.
there at
Okay.
the Arnold UK, the pinned one there.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was his last showing.
Yep.
Let's see.
Okay.
He looks solid. A little more V-taper would be nice. Well, it looks like he has a V-taper in the front lat.
Yeah,
Chest.
yeah.
Just, yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to see a couple more shots. It doesn't initially look like he's put on significantly more size, but I think it does look like he's put on some.
Yeah, you're right, Kryshun's chest could come up a little bit.
Yep. See conditioning from the back here. Does he bring the conditioning? Who does he work with? Not sure.
He's got a weird rear lat spread. I thought it was just the pictures, but no, he does that horse MD thing.
That's exactly who I thought of.
Yeah.
This video might be sped up, but it seems like I think it is sped up a little bit. It seems like he rushes through the back shots, probably because he knows it's not his strongest shots, which, is the best he can do to probably hide that weakness. See if he has anything else here. It doesn't look like. This is old as hell.
Yeah, he hasn't.
This is 5 weeks out. So, yeah, okay. Come on. Is he going to turn around? Let's see it. He's not going to turn around. No. It's because his back shots are weak.
I mean, here's
my guess.
I think we're really going to have to see how he stacks up next to some other guys.
Have the size
definitely.
Wise, yeah. I don't know if he has that size. He may.
He may.
He looks big there, but
yeah.
This is a good shot. Yeah. Yeah. Looks like he's going to be conditioned anyway. So I mean, we'll see how he does. For what we have here in this lineup, I mean, we've got 3 guys. Yeah, we've got 3 guys that are definitely going to be,
3 top 10 Olympians at least.
Yeah.
Top 10 Olympians.
Stanimir Etov. Let me see if I can find him now.
I liked him. I think I made him my dark horse.
Oh, okay. Okay, here he is, yeah. Oh, we got some recent updates here. No, this is from April. No.
I just don't know how he's going to stack.
Okay, this was 6 days ago. Okay.
I think he'll look a lot better if he executed this shot a little better. But physique looks good from top to bottom.
Yep. Yeah, he should open up a little bit.
Yeah, I think he might be opening up a little too much in the leg. I think if he turned his toes inward, then he might give the illusion of a bit more quad sweep and maybe bring his feet together a little more. I'm not 100% sure. He looks like his holler guy.
I believe he is, but I'm not sure.
He looks to be 6 foot-ish.
If he is.
Yeah, look at the calves, man. You could it's dark, but the calves are huge.
Why he's turning his legs in like that, so you can see them big babies.
Oh, they're like Quint Beastwood calves. Honestly, man, they're massive.
Quint, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I'm telling you, I'm serious.
Guy's got the best calves in the IFBB.
No, I'm serious, man. He really does look like. Let's see if he has anything else here. Now, so
I
this is
like that
December
though. There's
2023.
a few more guys with big calves nowadays. It's good to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was this from? June 1st. Kind of hard to tell anything, but
June 1st.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anything in your stories? No. Okay.
Somebody tagged him in the top, whatever that was.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I think that's just all the competitors.
Oh, those no, they're all
Yeah.
open class. They showed like the more popular ones, though, I figure.
Yeah, okay. No, I think conditioning wise, he looks pretty good. He keeps the fullness, and like you said, Kryshun, if this is any indication of his posing, then hopefully he improves on that. Mark, was there any show that he did recently that you have notes for?
No, he just got his pro card.
Oh, okay. Pro
Yeah,
debut
he's
here.
gonna be losing his virginity here. Pro virgin.
I
I
remember
always
that from
say
your
that.
video now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I always say that.
This is
They're
gonna
ready,
be a
though.
good pro debut for him, man.
Yeah.
He's looking good.
Even if you get a look on your pro debut, that's
Sure.
all. That's all. Once you get
Sure.
your name mentioned and people start talking about you.
Now, here's a guy, Mark. We were discussing him just before we hit record here. Sasan Heirati, and I apologize if I'm not pronouncing that correctly, but Sasan is a veteran. He's been around the sport for a long time, and this is actually his return to the bodybuilding stage. He's prepping himself, and it looks like he is going to be on the money. Looks fantastic.
He looks extremely dangerous. I've seen this guy down my timeline the whole day. I've seen him more than any other guy on my timeline. Looking at the legs, the conditioning, lats, V taper, even in this side chest, I don't really see any flaws. Delts, chest, maybe a little bit more glute, but yeah, I'm excited to see how this guy's gonna stack up in the lineup.
What do you think, Mark?
It kind of doesn't make sense what I said in my prediction video, but I have it broken up into your first and second call out. If he looks like he used to, he will beat all of those guys in that second call out. But if he hasn't been around, so if he brings something that we're not, he's not even gonna, you wouldn't even know he was there, and that's possible. That it is possible, but judging by these pictures, I don't know.
Do we have a height and a weight, or do you guys got an idea of his height and weight? Maybe
I don't think he's that short. I don't think he's that short because he used to compete, he was competing against Lionel Bayecki and even Rafael Brandao, and they're all real tall. So and he didn't look like he was getting overwhelmed. I guess 5'8".
He's probably around there. We can judge by maybe his fridge height of an average fridge.
A refrigerator is a lot
I
like
don't know,
a woman.
Man. But we got to use some sort of measuring stick here. I don't know. But yeah, this is really something. This is a solid competitor. Like you said, Mark, it is going to come down to how he looks on stage. Does he look on track now? I mean, he looks ready. He's looked ready for a couple of weeks, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But it's going to be very okay. Back shot here. It's going to be very interesting. Okay, this was June 3rd, so this was just under 2 weeks out.
This is stage condition. Look at the glutes. He could definitely be posing this shot better, but this is just a nasty level of conditioning. And you said this was a week ago?
This was at 2 weeks out. Well, 13 days out.
This is better conditioning than some of the guys we're gonna see on stage 100%.
So he could be that X factor.
He could be. Do you think it's the way that he's hitting the pose, Kryshun, or do you think that he just lacks width in the lats?
Well, clavicles look a bit narrow. Same thing with that as well, but I feel like if he pulled his elbows down some, especially like the left one, and also brought his wrist in a little bit more, it'll look a lot better. Because it looks like he has a great back, but arms just look a little high to me, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. The shoulders are huge, man. You'd like, it's not often that you, well, I shouldn't say that, but for him in particular, looking at the shoulders from the back, you can still see how big they are. Like they jump out at you. It's insane. Yeah, he's a serious X factor.
Oh, that's a good
Look even
picture there.
better. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was an on stage there, I believe.
Yeah, this was 3 weeks out. On stage, actually, he had one on stage from this was 2015 when he won the British
yeah.
title and his pro. This is when he won his pro card. Okay, so that's going back too far.
Competed in 2018. Was the last time.
Okay. No, this is one of his competitors, but 2018 was right here. I
There
think.
he is. There,
Yeah, this is California.
Cali Pro, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks bigger in his prep picture, but you're out on stage, you're depleted.
He's definitely put on, I think, a bit of size. Conditioning is a lot better just from what we're seeing here. So he's a serious X factor, man. Serious X factor.
I
It's
think
going to be
that
exciting
picture.
to see him.
I think that picture is a great example of muscle maturity.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It definitely is. Okay. Next is Anthony. Mark, how did you pronounce his name?
Jehl?
Oh, I was thinking Jehl.
You could be right.
Anthony Jehl or Anthony Jehl. We'll find out soon. Okay, this is from
silent J.
13. Yeah, it could be Anthony L. You're right. Or Hell. Could be Anthony Hell.
Like Ann Wynn. Ann Wynn. if you read Ann Wynn's name, it's Ann Nguyen. It's Ann Wynn. Right.
It's actually On New Wind.
Okay, well, you're
further to the point, right?
You're correcting the corrector. You're teaching the teachers.
Man. No. Bodybuilding history, you can teach us all. But as for Anthony Jehl, Hell, L, we're just playing, of course. Really good physique. I like this guy.
Yeah, I haven't seen these pictures. I just seen his last competition, but he looks huge.
When did he last compete?
Just last year at the Laura Ziv Classic. You don't remember the Laura Ziv Classic?
I cannot say that the Laura Ziv Classic sticks out in my mind. No.
Surprise!
Where did he place? Where did he place in the Laura Ziv Classic?
Oh, it was an amateur show. He won.
So this is his pro debut?
Yes.
Okay.
He will be nervous back there. Belly just rumbling.
So I hope he keeps his belly under control. It looks like he is. His midsection actually looks really small.
For the size of the guy. No, he looks like a force.
Jesus, man. That's not a good pause. But yeah.
Not a good pause. Sounded like you were trying to say pose, but you were saying pause.
No, it was a bad pause for that pose. Like, he's actually really big.
Yeah.
Wow, he's 27 years old.
Really? You got any back poses?
Let's find out.
That'll be the answer.
Yes, it will.
To this guy's placings, anyway.
Yeah, it will. What's up? Hi, Boots. Oh, that's funny. You can't see him on the camera. Bring him closer. Hi, Boots. Okay. Hi. Yeah, kind of. Hi. Hi, buddy. Good boy. We've got 2 75-pound monsters and one dog that's like 9 pounds.
How many dogs altogether?
3. What's up, my dude?
3. Wow, I couldn't handle it.
Busy spot, man. It's good.
The dogs always need in and out.
I'll go. We've got the fenced in yard, so like, especially this time of year, I'll just take them out into the yard with me when I'm like, after I'm done with this, I've actually got. I'm going to jump on to Reps and Rumors for maybe 20 minutes or so, and then I'm going to go and sit in the yard and let the dogs run around, and I'm actually going to have some lobster. So it's lobster season here. Yeah.
In Nova Scotia, home of the lobster.
Yes, sir. You get good lobster in New Brunswick too.
Oh yeah, I don't eat it anyway.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of
Okay,
people
so
love it.
I certainly do.
Jeez, who
Back to business. This shows a
is that?
lot.
Anthony?
Yes,
What?
this was a guest posing
Yeah, I remember
He,
this.
he's
from
bigger than
April.
Hollings. That's crazy.
This is actually a guest posing from April 20th.
Yeah.
Anybody?
This guy's
Anybody?
massive.
No? 420? No? Okay.
Oh, I
I'll,
didn't hear 420.
yeah, it was
April,
on 4. Well, he
April
posted
20th.
it on 420. Yeah.
It's Dorian Yates' birthday, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. I
420,
believe it is.
421. 421.
You
But
know too
yeah,
much.
no, that guy is huge. His
He's
Hollings
bigger than
says,
James.
yeah, and he's not exactly Tinkerbell.
No.
That's actually very impressive. Let's see if there's so that's a little bit further back, but Kryshun, I know you asked for some back shots here, and I wanna find some for you.
Yeah, because now I want him to have a back more than ever.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
this is
there's
going to
a
be
back
probably
lat.
this is 2023, mind you.
Well, his back doesn't suck.
No, it doesn't suck at all.
No.
It's wide. He's very wide.
Sometimes the rear double it doesn't translate the same, like a Rolly Winkler.
Yeah.
Well, I
Dennis
was
Wolf.
thinking from the front that he maybe had a little bit higher lat insertions, but and you can see when he first goes to pose before he really spreads out that maybe he does have a little bit higher lat insertions, but his lower back is so developed that it creates this V taper that's actually pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Assuming it hasn't gone down since July 2023, which I can't see happening.
Oh, that's back in July.
Okay, this was a guest posing here. Also from 2023, October 2023. See if he turns around.
I was gonna say it looks a little
Ooh,
watery there.
yeah. Looks like
But
there
at
was
least
something
if it
going on
is.
with them biceps.
Oh shoot, I didn't notice.
No. I mean, I don't think there is now. I
Slapped
don't
on
think.
clay or torn?
I think slapped on clay. Yeah. Little sus
Oh,
there, a little
yeah.
bit.
She looked huge there, didn't it? From the side.
Extremely. Okay,
I'm
let's
not
see the
gonna
back.
point
Here
the
we go.
finger of blame
All
here.
right.
All right, here we go. We know the lat's good. Yeah.
That's what I was
Arms.
talking about.
I'm not gonna celebrate over that. The lat looks good. The lat spread looks decent.
It does. It
It's
does.
almost like what's his name there?
Force
Oh
MD.
gosh, darn it. He just well, yeah, him too. Vitaliy Ugolnikov.
Good
His
video,
rear
yes.
double just didn't translate very well.
Yeah.
But he seems to have a back.
Well, for his power shots here that he is showing, I'm impressed. He's going to be a big dude. He's gonna be big on stage, man.
All the way, big dude.
Yeah, that's another exciting competitor in there, man.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. Pawel Kowalski. Let me find him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Pawel Kowalski. All right. With the latest from 5 hours ago. 3 days. This is from 3 days out.
Conditioning looks good.
Yeah, it looks decent, doesn't it?
I'm a little worried about the legs in the midsection looking at this particular shot.
Yep, I can agree with that. Looks like he might need more overall size.
I think size will always be a factor with this guy.
Yeah.
And it's crazy when you think about it. If you've seen this guy in a gym, how big he would be. And it's like you got somebody telling you need to be bigger.
You need to be bigger. I'm telling him he needs to be bigger. We all need to be bigger, though, in fairness.
Yeah.
Depends on what you're doing, though.
Well, it's the never-ending pursuit.
What if you're a high diver? You want to be shaped like a pin.
Then you're on the wrong channel.
What if you still like bodybuilding, though?
And that's coming from a professional diver. I own a dive company, okay?
Yeah, different kind of diving. You don't come
Yeah.
back up. You stay under for a little while, for a spell.
No, I come back.
More than 4 minutes, though.
I was inside a thruster tunnel there on Tuesday for 2 hours, I think.
I've
In
never
two
been in a
hours.
thruster tunnel, I can tell you that.
You've never been in really? You've never been in a
No.
thruster tunnel.
I would not go in one if somebody told me that that's what it's called.
I slightly recommend it. I slightly
Interesting.
recommend it. Yeah.
Interesting.
No, it was fun. But as for I wonder if Pawel's ever been in a thruster tunnel. Probably not.
Looks like his
Seems
facial
like a
expression.
rock.
He's in one right now.
That is kind of what I looked like when I was trying to jam myself in to clean out some well, see, there like the thruster sits on a strut that runs from either side of the thruster tunnel, and I had to get between the strut and one of the blades to get the pressure washer in there underneath the rope guard in order to clear out the muscle growth. So I had to like slide down inside of there, and I kind of had a couple of these faces at one point. So you're not wrong, Mark. Maybe he has been in a thruster tunnel.
Hey man, we glad you made it out the thruster tunnel safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easy stuff, man. Easy stuff. I can actually turn those things by hand too. Anyway. I think this looks I think like this shot in particular looks pretty good through the upper body. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Conditioning is definitely going to be right up there. Like he's in condition, but okay, this is from May 29th. 2.5 weeks out. Yeah. Okay.
If he's got a great back, he can beat a lot of these guys that are
Looks
huge,
good.
right? Yeah, it does.
I think his back is pretty good. He almost
Back
looks like a
doubles?
classic guy, though.
Back double's decent too. The back double's a harder one to hit.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I think it is. Like personally for myself, I can't hit either one of them very good, but it's easier for me to hit a rear lat.
Like, yeah, he's wide for sure.
Yep. Looks solid.
Just need more size.
Yeah, needs more size, man, but he's got good shape, really good shape.
Yeah.
Bit more size and
Little
yeah,
shootout at the
that's it.
gym.
It's a little skewed picture, I think, but
Guy in the middle's
when
winning.
did he last compete, Mark?
The Romania, but not this the 2 years ago, Romania. Who won
Okay.
that Romania? He got like 15th.
2 years ago.
I can't remember who
I
won that one.
can't remember the Romania
Samson
from
won
2
the
years
last
ago.
one.
Samson won.
Maybe Samson again.
No, I think that was a couple of years ago before that.
Was it Brett Wilkin?
No,
Okay.
but I think it was Behrouz beat Brett
Behrouz
Wilkin.
beat Brett?
That's right.
That's right. It was.
Behrouz. So Behrouz won it.
Oh, we're here, are we? Wait a second. Hold on. Bodybuilders Without Borders didn't actually tag Michal Krizo. Did Michal Krizo block Bodybuilders Without Borders? Is that what's going on here?
It's possible.
Let's get into it then. Let's get into it. This is the defending champion of the Empro Classic, Michal Krizo. I made a comment here, baby back.
Oh yeah, look at that. Your comment and TFE media or what have you.
Yep.
They're good too.
Improving. This is not a good angle, actually. It's not his best angle.
I think he wants to show those delts off.
That's easy. Just get up. Like, he's got massive delts.
He's got some of the best in the business.
Man, he is one of the best in the business. Like, I've always been like, since Krizo came through in 2022 to the IFBB Pro League, I've always been such a big fan, man. Like, he's a true mass monster. He doesn't try to be anything else, you know, and I love that for open bodybuilding. And he's got the best arms in the game, in my opinion.
I wish he would learn a little bit more English. I think it'll be fun to have him kind of actually engage with the guys and we can understand it.
I agree.
I'd like him to. His English is actually pretty good. He just doesn't speak it very often.
He just says some words here and there. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't speak it very often. Holy shit, man.
This is a non-alcoholic beverage, by the way.
I knew that.
I know.
This
Dylan
is
saw with me last time.
Oh, did he? Oh,
He thought
Dylan. I should have invited Dylan.
Thought I was having a
Shit.
beer.
No. We know better. So this was this the Empro? No. Was
That's
it?
Empro last year, I think.
It's a little touched up, I think, that picture.
Yeah.
Bubbly. Today's episode is brought to you by Bubbly.
We haven't seen many updates of Krizo, but I'm pretty sure we're all his back update and the recent front double we've seen may be the only physique updates he's posted. It's really only been training updates. I'm excited to see what he's gonna bring though. I hope he's improved.
What do you think he needed to improve?
Lower half from behind. So glutes, hamstrings, maybe even adductors a little bit. Midsection control, and Krizo shakes while he poses a little bit. So all of those things, mostly the lower half development from behind though.
Does anybody really care about these shots? Like
the workout ones?
Yeah. Like this is what we want right here. There we go. Dude, come on, like
yeah. His arms got to be the best in the pro league.
Dude, like Mark, that'd be a good video for you, actually. Best arms in the open right now.
Yeah. Didn't I do that fairly recently? No, maybe not.
You did it for Classic, I think.
That's right.
But that was my suggestion.
It was a fan request. It was another YouTuber request.
It was an EP09 bodybuilding request, is what it was.
And
it was a great video.
Request the open one. No, he looks huge, man. I have a fan of mine or a viewer. He sent me a picture of him. I thought he was just joking around. He says, I go to the same gym as Krizo. And the guy's actually pretty huge, eh? And then he sent me a picture of him right next to Krizo. And this was fairly recently. I could actually send it to you if you want.
Okay.
Hold on a second. See if I just kind of almost forgot about this guy sent me the picture of Krizo.
Give this man the trophy right now.
If I seen this man in the gym, I would probably say he's gonna be Mr. Olympia.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Like I said, like I really am just a big fan of Krizo, like I said, right? But I mean, man, how can you not be? Come on, man. Like,
yeah, I'm not sure if I can find it. There's so many people message me and can you do this comparison? Can you do this comparison?
Well, that's what 50,000 subscribers get you.
Mark, you hit 50K yet?
Not yet, no.
I'm manifesting on his behalf.
I got what, 50 or 40, 48,000?
You're 48.6 or 7, yeah. Or 9 at this point, maybe even. But yeah. Man, it's just it really is insane. Like the level of muscularity this guy has. I don't like he gets a lot of credit for it, but I don't know. It's hard to think what else he could do to improve. Like Kryshun, you had some good points on what he can actually improve, but
yeah, I agree with every one of those points. The breathing and
is there a scenario where Krizo doesn't win this show?
What if Bonac was 100%?
I want to save the Bonac comments.
Let's get to him. I think he's coming up here. I'm gonna reserve my opinion on that as well. I had a gut check reaction, which people can probably figure out, but I am going to remain slightly reserved on that until we see the rest here, in fairness to the other competitors.
Okay.
So Pablo, this is a Pablo Lopez that was next. It is now. Pablo Lopez Munoz.
Yeah, he's right after Krizo on my list.
Yeah, big fan of this guy. Competed recently. This was from an hour ago. This is from an hour ago.
So this is smashing brand new.
This is hot off the presses.
Yeah, this is what he's going to look like.
Wow. Wow.
I think after Krizo, Behrouz, and Bonac, everyone is looking at this guy. And the other one we looked at earlier that has the crazy quads. I can't remember his name.
The Sasan guy?
Sasan Heirati, yeah.
After those top three, I'm looking at these two next.
I was kind of hesitant to put Sasan that high, but I really didn't I didn't put him in there, though. I said he's either going to beat the second call-out guys or he's going to lose to all of them. He's not going to land in the middle of them because he's too good for that.
Look at the shoulders here at this angle. Like, that's...
His side chest is insane, too. Like, his wheels in the side, his legs in the side are actually more impressive, I think, than the front.
His shoulders don't even look real in this shot. Like, they don't even look real. They might not be.
You think he maybe slapped on some clay?
I don't know, man. I mean, I've seen this guy before. Like, Mark, you know that I've been a fan of this guy for a while. I've covered him on my channel in the past, not even the recent past. Like, I'm
long time
quite
ago.
familiar with his physique.
Didn't you call him Horse MD by a mistake one time?
Yeah, I did.
Foolish.
I know. I know. I can't.
That was me, ladies and gentlemen. That was not EB0 or Goat Fitness for that matter.
It's one of the funniest YouTube moments, I promise, of all time.
Oh wait, I think I did do that at one point too. Anyway,
he kind of looks like Horse.
Kind of, not enough to justify what I did though.
Yeah, if you squint your eyes a little bit, you can see it.
So this was 2 days ago. Okay, he's good. He just needs more size.
Yeah.
The back condition, I believe, was his downfall at Cali.
Yes. Yeah. Where did he place in Cali?
Let me look over at my cheat sheet here.
Please do.
It was right here.
Fifth.
Yeah. So, I mean, top 5 at the California Pro. That was a good lineup, too.
Yeah.
He's good, man. He's good.
He beat Tim Budasheim.
So the back, like you said, Mark, that is one place where he could definitely improve.
Separation, glutes, hamstrings.
Overall size, I feel like width, just depth.
And it just doesn't match the impact of the side shot. It's like you see it from the side. It's
what the hell is this? What kind of weird shots are that? Anyway, yeah. So this is like
a good side throw.
Not bad.
Both side shots are decent.
Yeah, good, most muscular too.
Just need to bring the back up.
Yeah, but look at the shoulders here from California, as compared to what we're seeing right here. This looks like a different zip code, man. Yeah. I don't know.
Just a good pump.
Just he did Rich Piana feeder workouts is what he did. He did 100 reps of shoulders.
Actually, him versus Horse MD would be a good match, wouldn't it?
It would be. You can get it after the Empro.
For history's sakes, I should do that match.
You could do Pablo Lopez from the Empro versus Horse MD from Romania. And Horse MD was really good in Romania.
Yeah.
We're just waiting. They'll compete. Eventually, they'll compete together at some point in time.
I would think so. Okay, let's keep.
I
keep
like
moving
him.
down the list here.
I like him.
I do too. I do. Oh, man, really? Morteza, Masha, Pro. Okay, just hold on. Give me let me see if I can do this.
I think it's a fairly quick, easy name. Oh, you can't find him on the Instagram.
He's not on Instagram?
I don't know.
He is.
I didn't even bother looking.
First shot, I found him. If this is him.
Looks like a little bit of a banana. What's that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's 2015. No. This is 2015.
Looks like a little bit of bonanza life there.
Yeah. So, man, there's no hiding that one.
He's double downing.
Yeah. No, he hasn't updated anything since 2015.
Morteza
So
Masheko.
yeah, yeah.
It's a long, long name.
Certainly is. Oh wait. Is this is him? What
Okay.
was I just on? I have no idea what I. Anyway, so now that we've found our way, I believe, to.
Jeez, he's got one of them big Arnold veins there in his arm.
Yeah, it's just that the two of them actually.
Yeah, yeah. That vein's bigger than my arm.
His veins are very symmetrical. He's got symmetrical bicep veins.
Yep. That's a good look. Like the 70s guys, they all had just one vein.
He's pretty. He looks pretty good. I like his shirt. Testosterone. That's all you something. Yeah. Okay. He's owning it. I like it.
All you need, just testosterone.
That's all you need. That's all you need.
You need lots of food too, fella. Sure, he eats a
You
side
do
of
need
beef a day.
I'd say more
3
than one.
sides of beef, please.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's good. I like this guy.
Yeah, he looks pretty big here. Condition
He
looks
does,
good.
doesn't he?
You can even tell by the quality of the skin in the midsection. Like he looks really dry.
Look at the size of the tricep. It's hard to tell with the backdrop here, but that's quite the tricep.
Reminds me of a 1990s picture you would see. Like Nasser El Somebody in the gym or something.
Yeah.
You gotta watch the midsection.
Yeah.
Bonanza. And it ain't no body fat, that's for sure. The guy's peeled. It's just a thick power belly. Like all them world's strongest men guys, you could have that big midsection to hoist up that weight.
He is, man. He's ripped to death. April 24th. So I was
Dennis James.
Yeah,
like the size. The other guy
he's
looks
definitely
like
outsizing the guy next to him. It's
that's Mean Gene Okerlund.
He's probably just out angling him is all right. And there's no shirt. Yeah, he's going to be conditioned.
Short.
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah,
He has to be. He's 212. Is this the right guy?
He used to participate in 212. This year he plans to participate in the heavyweights with a higher weight.
Short. He's short. Has to be short if he's that big.
Yeah.
There ain't no way ain't no way he can pack 212 on that frame if he's more than I don't know. 5'2"?
5'4" at the most. At the most.
Because he's a house.
I like him. Where do you place this guy?
If he's short and he's got a big midsection, it's going to be hard.
Hold on. This isn't him, is it? Is this him? Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what the hell's going on here? What is happening right now? Like, this is
him. That's the same guy you were just looking at.
I know, man.
I know, but look. Is this him? Because that doesn't look anything even close. I don't know.
No,
kind of look like him. I don't know.
This guy's got me all fucked up, to be honest. I don't really know anymore. This was going downhill from the second I clicked on this guy's name.
You'll know him when you see him. He'll have the number 8. So you'll be able to see. As soon as the event starts, you'll be able to see if it's him or not.
I will.
Does it show him in his tags if he's tagged in any of the Empro pictures or anything?
I always forget about the tagged photos. Thank you.
Excuse me. Nothing about the Empro?
No, he's tagged in something with
that guy,
Sasan.
Yeah, okay. Well,
so
that could mean that it is him.
Okay, well, let's not focus too much time. If that is Morteza, then it says he's from the U.S. too. Like, anyway, let's keep going. If that is him indeed, then that's going to be. I think that could be pretty impressive. Reece McDonald. Now, there's a name I can get right.
Reece.
Yeah.
Reece.
Reece MC. Yeah. That's
Reese
Reece
McDonald.
McDonald. This is what happened to me last time. Okay, here we go. Reece
I made a
McDonald.
McDonald's joke when I did his, put him on my video.
What's in that bowl, Reece? What's in the bowl?
Could be McDonald's.
Could be McDonald's.
A flurry,
It's not.
McFlurry. It's a McFlurry.
It could be a McFlurry under there. You're right.
Sprinkled his own
there's
little
the
cinnamon on
McDonald's.
it. There's his
Yep.
Becker, his McDonald's Becker.
Holy
12 cheeseburgers, please. Hom, 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 hom.
shit. Well, he's carving up, man.
Looks like a pie.
Holy shit. 1,400 grams of carbs. Wow. That's his first day of carb loading. Okay.
Isn't that too many?
Nah, he looks like he could use it. Maybe more. No, okay, so this is 8 days out, and he was doing 600 grams of carbs in this picture here. So within only a few days, he bumped from 600 grams of carbs to 1,500 grams of carbs. That's impressive.
Likes to eat.
That's impressive.
He's a pro virgin as well.
Pro debut, very good. Okay.
He won the Ben Weider worldwide.
Okay.
Oh, very good.
I think he has a pretty impressive front double from what I've seen. The picture that I see. But he's not showing
Okay. He's got pretty good most muscular. Like I think he's got a lot of detail here. I think the shoulders having that much separation, the chest, he could use more overall size kind of thing. And
looks like he's really dry, but I think he could have more detail to his physique. Like the quality of the skin, you can tell he's dry, but I would expect a little more separation. But from the guys we've looked at so far, it looks like pretty much all of them going to bring the conditioning.
So you turn around in this one? Taking his time with that, eh?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
No back
shot.
Front
double.
There's that front double. Yeah, it looks good.
He's leaning back way too far.
What's going on with the right arm in this shot?
Yeah. I don't know. He's leaning back too far too. Like that elongated midsection, that's like think Nick Walker, once he corrected that, pose massive. See, he crunched. He crunched
down there at the end.
He crunched. Yeah. Okay. So this is actually from 4.5 weeks out. So this guy was ready, pretty early on.
Hopefully he doesn't screw it up.
Hopefully he doesn't screw it up with 1,500 grams of fucking carbs. On day one of the carb up.
So much, wouldn't it?
I don't know. Even this, he said, top up for carbs yesterday is running pretty flat from a 5-pound drop, 3 days higher carb. So it looks like he's been bouncing. Yeah, he's been bouncing up and down.
That can exhaust the whole physique.
Yeah, and that was at 4.5 weeks out. So, of
course, he knows what he's doing.
I mean,
he probably got a high metabolism.
He must. So this was depleted.
Looks a lot better here.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he does.
Glutes are in, hamstrings are in, back looks solid. I think he'll place decent.
Bicep peaks.
100%. Yep. Yeah. This is another. Yeah. What is this? The third guy with a pro debut happening here. Okay. Justin Musial. Let's keep going. Moving on down the list. Justin Musial.
And he won a similar event, the Ben Weider Classic.
Okay.
And
so this was June 2nd. Where did you place him?
I placed him high. I'll give you my predictions there at the end if you want. But I got him in there. A dark horse of sorts.
Or go to the Marx Max Muscle YouTube channel and watch the whole video. I like this guy, actually.
Me too.
Another guy that's going to bring the conditioning.
100%.
And no weaknesses.
No?
He has a back.
I believe so. I won't have to eat my words.
This is from May 23rd. So this was about 3 weeks ago.
I think he's got a back.
Good rear lat.
Yeah.
That's all he's going to give us is the rear lat.
The rear double is the the meter stick for me.
It should be pretty good just kind of looking at this. I would think.
Not bad. Yep.
Got a great V taper just standing there. Like Dorian-esque. Boom.
Oh,
Great
man.
legs.
He's got really big lats, doesn't he? Might be high lat insertions, though.
Pretty dry from the side. Decently, I would say. Well,
Good side chest.
Is
I
this
had
a pro
myself
debut?
convinced. Yeah. He won
Look
the
at the
Ben
hamstring
Weider,
separation.
Ben
The
Weider
hamstrings
Classic.
are the okay. The hamstrings are really dug out here, man.
Yeah, back.
That's impressive.
No back double. What?
No back double. Nope. Okay, Marx
Frig.
got him placed high.
He got a great physique. I think he will struggle a little bit against the guys that are like structurally better. But honestly, like the last couple of guys we've looked over are really good. They just need more size to, be considered in the top ranks.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right.
And do you guys think height could be a factor as well? Because we're not seeing some of these guys like that big guy we seen. He's so short that he might get lost in the whole physics.
It's possible. Yeah. I think you might be right there. Yeah. No,
A
I
show
think you
like
might be.
this, I think it's just really unpredictable because I feel like a lot of these guys we're looking at are really close.
And that big,
Like
huge
even
guy we seen at the start.
Yeah.
Pascal Schlegel. Schlegel. I like my pronunciation there. I'm probably right.
Pascal Schlegel.
Weekday too.
Schlegel.
A little
Can't screw
needs
that
a little more in the lower half, I think, to get the better balance.
Yeah.
Yep.
Upper
Good upper
half looks
body, though.
good. Midsection looks tight here.
Small waist.
Definitely. Really good shoulder to arm ratio. Might be a little bit slight in the triceps from what I'm seeing here, but that could be an execution thing. Could be. He loves that most muscular.
Doesn't he?
That's 2.5 weeks out. Let's fucking go, as he says. Let's fucking go.
He's putting the F word in there?
He dropped it.
Oh, my soul. Yeah.
Okay, this was
Amateur Olympia, wasn't it?
yeah, looks it. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Amateur Olympia, Spain, to be precise.
I wonder how far is he from Classic.
I wonder how
This
old
guy
he
looks
is.
really, really good. But just I'm not really seeing open class when I'm looking at him. But he looks really, really good. A little better from the front. But
You went too hard on the
solid,
glaze
though.
here.
Back's decent.
Yeah. He looks like
Needs to hold that
looks like an
midsection in
older
when he's walking out.
yeah.
He was kind of letting it go and letting it you got to kind of.
I know what you mean. He looks like he's an older competitor as well.
Age could be a factor.
That's just a number, though, right?
Well, it can be a big number once you get too old.
Yeah. Except for in bodybuilding, when it's not just a number, it means everything. Unless you're Dexter Jackson.
I think there's a space there where you can be your best you can still be at your best up until 43 is there's two Olympia champions 43.
Ah, good point, Mark. Excellent point. And how old are you again?
43, and today I'm feeling
43.
dry. Real dry. I'll be right back, boys.
Yeah. He just rub A535 or some shit.
Stallone was in his prime when he was 43.
Hey, you make a good point.
Yeah.
Now, here's a guy in his prime.
The man himself.
Prime.
Darn right he's in his prime.
Prime. 5 days out here. Man.
I'm impressed. Beyond impressed. I don't want to ask the question yet of can he beat Krizo, but I think I'm going to hold off on a prediction. But Behrouz has made some significant improvements. I really think the quads have came up, which just gives him a better overall look from top to bottom because he had that V taper but flatter quads, but now it's more of that hourglass look. And as we can see, he's definitely going to bring the conditioning. I think this will be the best Behrouz we've seen so far.
At 5 okay, there it is. Yeah. Conditioning is definitely there. And you will not see Behrouz step on stage with anything less than excellent conditioning, I feel. The balance is fantastic from top to bottom. He's got a lot of stage experience. This guy is a twice qualified Olympian. That cannot be denied. Cannot be denied. One of the things when it comes to comparing him with someone like Krizo, and you could say with William Bonac too, is the size factor. Behrouz is a big guy, but is he going to look as big standing next to Krizo? Now, we can consider that we've seen him standing next to like Samson Dauda, and he certainly did hold his own in the size department. I think that he has good. I think he has a better midsection than Krizo. I think that he has maybe a little bit better balance, especially in the back than Krizo. But is he going to bring, although he is going to be conditioned, I have absolutely no doubt, and you can tell he is here. Will he be as detailed as Krizo is one question. And I don't know.
I think it's gonna come down to size. And like if Behrouz isn't comparable to Krizo size wise, then I think he may be second, but it'll be like a distant second. I think it really comes down to how they stack up density wise, you know.
Yep. What do you think, Mark?
No, I agree. I think he's solid. Can he beat Krizo? I just don't see it. I think Krizo's going to show everybody that this. I think it's going to surprise people that he has bigger legs than this guy, than Behrouz. Not this guy, Behrouz. I think that his balance is actually going to be quite good. Behrouz got a great midsection, but I don't know. I think back also, I think could be crazy, but I think Krizo's going to beat him in the back too. I could be totally wrong. Judging by this, it's going to be a fight.
Yeah.
I just think Krizo from behind has underrated condition. I think his condition, he is peeled from the back.
Okay.
So is he.
Okay. Well, yeah, as you can see, Behrouz standing next to, I think he's got a step ahead of Samson, to be honest here.
Well,
and Samson's
no, Samson's not hitting it either. Because look at even Nathan Diash is outsizing Samson here. Not that Nathan Diash is small potatoes either, but yeah, everything that I just said, I take it all back. Behrouz looks huge, boys. I don't know, but I still stand to my guns. I think the balance, the Krizo's been so like criticized for his legs, and people have been comparing him with the best of the best. So I think his legs are going to be decent.
Look at the conditioning, man. The lower half conditioning is the glute condition is insane, man. Insane. Even the calf conditioning.
People forget Behrouz is like 5'10", 5'11". For some reason, when I see him online, he looks 5'6", but he's a taller guy.
Because he's thick.
Yeah, man. And he bring like the conditioning is insane. It's gonna be under. This is a really good shot for him. I think he's got an excellent side tricep. The tricep isn't the biggest, but just everything else just flows.
Good execution.
But you can kind of see here what I'm saying about the Behrouz and Krizo. Like Behrouz looks great, but size wise, I'm worried about it just being a big disparity in the muscle density.
Now, when you look at it from here, then Mark, I agree with you actually that that Krizo probably will beat him from the back, at least in the upper body. Yeah, at least in the upper body, no question. So, yeah, top two,
easy,
100%.
I get the Bonac haters on me, but I went through the same thing when everybody gets to the tail end of their career. You got to look at the last time Bonac competed. We're going to get into Bonac. I don't want to jump the gun.
I like how they put here William. They actually put William the Conqueror.
I know. I like that.
Wow.
Yeah, That's cool.
I wonder if that was his request.
Oh yes, I put Bonac on my list.
No, I'm going to put William the Conqueror from now on. That's it.
It's a full posing video of him by Rep One. You may have to search for it a little bit, but it's a recent update of Bonac, and it's a full posing video.
Okay, I'll find it. Is this it?
Rep One.
You may have to
this
check
is from
Bodybuilders Without Borders or something.
Well, I was just on Bodybuilders Without Borders. They put up that picture. Oh yeah. So it'd be the next one. Is my guess. Yeah, I guessed correctly.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we see William Bonac coming back and really reclaiming any of his former glory? Because, like you said, Mark, you really have to go by, previous competition history. But considering previous competition history, just to play a little bit of devil's advocate here, this guy has won an Arnold Classic. This guy has finished top 2 at the Olympia. He's been a consistent top 5 finisher at the Olympia, if I'm not mistaken. Top 5, top 6.
Place 3rd, place 2nd.
So to be completely honest, I think that William Bonac is being more counted out than he should be based on what I'm seeing in these updates. I think that he is getting back to close to where he was maybe at his best.
I've felt like that for a while, but looking at this update, I would say he's significantly downsized. Like, I don't know. I think 20 is stretching it, but from what I'm looking at, I'm expecting maybe 10 or 15 pounds lighter. I think he's significantly downsized. I think, but I look at some videos and I think, like you, he looks about where he was, but I think Bonac has lost some size.
Maybe that loss of size is going to help with that X frame, that V taper. Maybe it's going to help the midsection. I don't know.
His midsection does look better than ever. I don't think I've ever seen Bonac's A-ups look as good as now, which is how I also feel like he's lost some size. Because to get that in check, I feel like he would have to bring it in.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. It really is. So this actually is not the most flattering for his midsection, but when you look at, like, from a size perspective, even conditioning, you can go that far too. The legs are huge. Like, the legs look huge, the calves look huge, the arms look huge. But this is one pose.
Yeah.
Is this recent?
Yep. This was 4 days out, I believe.
It's been touched up a little bit.
Yeah. It's hard to go by.
It has been. So this is 3 days out.
Yeah, I like the video footage. I trust more than, not to say that he's doctoring it up any, but he looks like 2017 Bonac here.
Yeah.
Which would win the show, by the way.
He'd beat Krizo from 2017. Oh, that's Nick Walker. Shout out to Nick.
I'll say yes.
Okay.
Maybe.
So, okay.
3rd at the Olympia.
Sure. Oh, good. This guy's got Instagram. Let's see if.
And yes, I agree with the midsection thing. The full Bonac is what he needed to be that huge, I think. And he'd always lose the midsection.
Yeah. Okay. Dan Thomas.
Dave Thomas.
Oh, why do they do? Oh, Dave Thomas. Yeah.
Did you see the video? I put the picture of Dave Thomas on there.
Yes, I did. Did.
I got the McDonald's joke. I figured I'd make a Wendy's joke too.
It did make me want a triple baconator.
Oh, spicy chicken burger for me.
Oh man, we used to kill the baconators. Like, after when we were younger and we go drinking, you would go, well, even when we weren't drinking, You would go for the Baconator.
That from Wendy's?
Oh yeah.
There was a burger that wasn't even on the menu you could order. It was like seven or eight patties in a row. I forget what they call that one.
Yeah, I remember that. They had to stop selling that.
You could slip them a little tip. They'll still give you one, maybe. Oh no, probably not.
Maybe I'll try it. I'll let you know. Okay, what's the story on Dan Thomas, Mark? Do you got anything on Dan Thomas?
He's pro virgin. Won the Dennis James Classic.
Okay.
He looks like Ben Affleck a little bit, I think.
Yep.
2022.
2022. So he hasn't competed since then. Okay. Okay.
Not that I
Let's
know
see.
of.
Let's see. Here we go. Thank you, Dan Thomas.
Reason?
Is this Dan? I think it is. See, these guys that are also coaches. Okay, yeah. Third round opposing with Daniel, and I must say I was very pleased with the progress. Okay. Okay. Conditioning is good.
Gotta watch the midsection.
It's wide, isn't it?
Yep. Yep. Looks a little blown out.
I wonder if these guys are like, is this happening because guys are putting on size too fast?
Well,
Yeah.
everybody talks about it being a GH thing, and I think that this guy doesn't have enough size at this point. If
Yeah.
I would chop it up to more of genetics at this point than
genetics.
than
A
growth
lot of
hormone.
people throw genetics out the window. And it's like genetics are the most important thing here.
Yeah.
100%.
Like
I don't want to just rag on these guys for the midsection, but if it's noticeable, I got to say something about it.
Well, I mean, it is what it is, you know.
It's bodybuilding. They're putting themselves out there saying this is my physique. It's the best in the world. And that's the criticism comes with it.
But even this looks like he could have more control over the midsection. It looks like he could be pulling it in. Maybe a vacuum would work well for this guy, you know? I don't know.
It's
It's
tight.
possible he could have had a hernia.
Yeah, he has
a little bit.
Scar there.
Yeah, he does.
Once they have a hernia surgery, you pretty much can't control your abs anymore.
Yep. So that could be a factor. But you know, for a pro debut, this is there's a lot of guys with a pro debut happening here, which I think makes for an interesting call out when it comes to everybody on kind of an even playing field. It'll give you an idea of who's going to be up and coming here.
Yeah, some are ready, some are not.
Let's see if Samir Troudi's ready.
Is this his first show going up the Open?
I think so,
yep.
Yeah.
It is.
Great physique.
All right, Samir. So this is from June the 1st.
Okay.
About 2 weeks ago, so call it 2.5 weeks out. Samir, if you're watching, which you're not, but a bigger video next time.
Probably is.
He might be. Shout out to Samir Troudi. No, I like this guy, man. I do. I like his physique. I think that there's a typical transition for guys that are moving up where he may not have the conditioning dialed in because of the new muscle. It's a new formula to really figure out. Like, I don't think his conditioning is fantastic here for 2.5 weeks out. Decent. But potential, I mean, structure, muscularity, it's coming up. Hard to say we're replacing this lineup.
I got kicked out for a while. I'm back.
Okay. Hold on, let's see what else we got. Yeah, it's hard to... Oh, he says, if I could walk around looking a certain way for the rest of my life, this would be it. Okay, I like it.
He's doing his pictures the wrong way, so he looks small, like you were saying. Somebody's got
He
to get
does
on
look,
him about that. Flip their camera around.
he's got really wide clavicles, man. Really wide.
For a
Wow.
212 guy? Yeah, it looks massive.
Does. I'd like to know what he weighs now. Yeah, I'd like to know what he weighs now. I don't think we're going to see it, though.
It doesn't look drastically bigger. Maybe 220s, maybe.
Yeah. Yep. For an open debut, like I
He was at
said,
the
there's a
Arnold?
lot to. Yeah, this is the Arnold.
Great shape. See that front lat spread?
Yeah.
Wow.
Arnold UK 212. Yeah. This is 2022.
Yep.
Okay.
No, look at geez, that front lat. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried about this guy though. Because in 212, he didn't have the condition. The condition was the factor from behind. So if he put on weight, I don't see it.
It's like I was saying, man. I don't. Uh,
Great physique though. Wow.
this
That front
is
lat.
impressive looking. Yeah, this is impressive looking. He's a hard guy to place.
If he brings the conditioning, I think he could be a dark horse in this lineup.
Yeah,
Possibly sneak his top 5 if he's conditioned. Possibly.
I don't think he's going to bring the conditioning. Not from what I'm seeing here. I don't.
And he, like Mark said, he did struggle with it as well in 212.
In 212. And
He was cutting weight.
that can hurt your condition sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Sure can,
Maybe
yeah.
fuller you are, maybe you'll be more conditioned. So hopefully that'll be the case.
Yeah,
I don't know. This is
more.
5 days ago. So I'm not
That's a good video.
it's not
The
bad.
thing about Samir is he has to be careful because a
What the
lot of
hell is
guys
that?
in this lineup are conditioned. If he comes in off, he's gonna lose to some
Anyway.
guys he should not lose to.
Yeah.
Conditioning will be the key.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I agree. Gentlemen, that's it. That's your Empro Classic 2024 lineup in the open.
I want to hear some
Setting up to be a
predictions.
good one.
It's not bad. Oh, now before we do predictions, is there anybody wants to see? I mean, I can bring it up at any point here, but does anybody want to see anybody again?
Let's take a look at Sasan again.
Yeah, sure. We'll go top 5 here too, right? We'll go top 5.
I wish there was pictures of his Cali Pro version there, like the side chest and everything. So he was impressive, man.
Yep. So this is 3 days out. It's big, man. There might be a bicep discrepancy here, though. Do
you think he tore his bicep?
Now that I'm looking again, I'm not sure.
Does anybody know why he quit?
No idea.
I believe he just started up again on YouTube fairly recently, and I believe it was just because he wanted to take a step away kind of thing, concentrate on other things. And don't quote me on any of that. I saw it briefly, but it wasn't because he was injured in particular, I don't believe.
Okay.
Yeah, like could this get
he could be the winner.
I mean, if you go with the potential top 3 here, you got to think and don't answer me now, but could he defeat you want to go as high as Michal Krizo? Sure. Could he defeat Krizo? Could he defeat Behrouz Tabani? Could he defeat William Bonac? Where does he defeat? Yeah, where and if so, where is it that he defeats guys like Krizo, Behrouz, William Bonac?
From looking at this guy, if this translates to the stage, in my honest opinion, I think his ceiling is second place. I think this could possibly beat Behrouz. I'm more confident that this can beat Bonac, but if he looks like what I'm seeing right now, I think the ceiling is two. If he just looks close to this, I'll say why not take fourth place?
What about Pablo though? Can he beat
I think
Pablo?
Yes.
looking at this back double
Yeah.
and the one I remember from Pablo,
Condition wise, he's
this
got him.
yeah,
Yes. I think
I
he
think
can I think he can beat Pablo, yes.
I think somebody's gonna beat Bonac. And I don't want to sound like a Bonac hater, but
I'm on
I
the
think
same.
if he's off like he looks like in size, arms, if his arms are down a little bit more in that front double, they're probably gonna put one of these guys ahead of him. And it might be
What's
this guy.
the most impressive shot by this guy actually to me was that side chest. Like I'm looking at this side chest like Bonac, it would be very tough for him to beat it. But I
Especially if
hope
he's
he
tall.
stacks up well size wise.
Especially if he's
Okay.
tall too, right?
He's not going to win back shots against Behrouz. He's not going to win back shots against Krizo. He might
Or
not win
Bonac.
back shots against William Bonac,
Bonac's got a great back.
but those are only two shots. And I
Of
haven't
course,
seen a
yeah.
back lat spread.
And Bonac lost to a guy without a back last time he competed.
Yeah.
With all due respect to Akeem Williams, but Akeem just beat Bonac.
No, of course, of course.
And Akeem's a
Okay.
pro show winner, of course, but
Yeah.
Of course. So there you go. Anybody else? You guys are pretty familiar. This is what you guys do, you know? So
Yeah.
top five.
you want mine first
Mark?
because I already got mine.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I got Krizo for the win.
Yep.
Behrouz Tabani for the silver medal,
Yep.
and the bronze goes to Will Bonac. Even though I'm thinking now it's probably not, but I made my bed. I'll sleep in it.
Okay. Okay.
And we have Pablo in fourth.
Okay.
I have which one do I have in second? Justin Musoil, I think. I put him second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me have another look at him.
He's the guy with the front lat spread, the impressive front lat spread.
Right. Right. Okay.
And behind him I have Stanimir Itov.
Okay.
It's kind of a dark horse pick. And then I also said at the end of my video, I said Sasan will either beat all three of those guys or he'll lose to all three of them.
Yeah, you've got Sasan in seventh, eh? Ish.
Well, I don't even think he'll play seventh if he's totally off. Doesn't look like he's going to be off, though. That's just it.
No, it doesn't.
It's been a while, though. Nerves could get to him.
Well, that is the I'm not going to count that out. I'm not going to count that out. I also don't want to count out the fact that he hasn't competed in a while. My guess is that for the last 5, 6 years, whatever it's been, 6 years now, that he hasn't been pushing a lot of compounds, so that he's probably responding fantastically. Which I don't know. I'm just assuming, but
Well, it's great for the
anyway,
physique. Time off is great for the physique, but it's just hard on the nerves.
Yeah.
You
that's
gotta
right.
get used to competing, like from wrestling experience. When you step away from it, you go back. It's like, oh my god, you got to be in shape.
It's the same
And
thing
I'm
with
sure.
diving, man. Like if you take a couple of
Yeah,
months off of it or something like that, like to get back in the water, it's like, oh, I gotta find my groove again,
yeah.
you know?
And there's nowhere to hide on stage. You know, you're going out. Here's your music, your posing
Uh,
routine. I don't know, boys. I'm feeling a little ill right now.
Yeah, guess what? The judges don't give a shit.
No.
All
Then you
right,
got us,
Kryshun.
man. You got to keep your midsection in check.
You do, yeah. You're right, Mark. You're right. Okay, Kryshun, what do you think, man? What do you think? Did you do a prediction video yet?
I haven't. I was actually
Oh,
this time I wasn't gonna do a video, but I was gonna just kind of not a full video, but I was gonna break it down within a video. I was gonna do the video during this podcast time, so maybe when we finish up, or it may have to be tomorrow.
All right, all right. Well, yeah, and look, feel free to change them in your video as well, right? But
Nah, I
for
keep
what
them.
you're,
I keep.
yeah, okay, okay. For that's what I do too. So for what you're seeing, what do you think?
I like Krizo for the win.
Okay,
I like Behrouz second, but I have already said in the video this is not going to be a cakewalk for Krizo. I don't think he's going to come out and just win. I think there's going to be at least a hint, at least a handful of fans that like Behrouz. I think. Um, Third place, I'm gonna go with William Bonac, but I agree with Mark. I think it's quite possible that he slips lower than third. It's kind of bold, but I'm kind of feeling the same way.
okay,
I just got to add a little reason behind the picks.
of course.
So fourth, I'm gonna go with Pablo,
Okay,
and fifth, I'm gonna go with Sasan. With Sasan,
yep.
I want to place him as high as third or fourth, but this is just a really tricky pick. I feel like you can predict him to be top five, and no offense to him, I feel like he can end up at the end of the second call out. I think he can be third to eighth or ninth, kind of same thing Mark is going. And really just because we have a lot of these guys that look good online, and then was that the Arnold or the Arnold UK? All of us was predicting Horse MD to be one of the top guys, and he kind of placed
just
lower.
the,
So
the Arnold straight ahead
12th or
Arnold, I think.
something.
yeah.
Arnold Classic.
Yeah.
I think we all had him top five, and he was next to last. But
I know I
yeah,
had
I
him up
take
there.
Pablo fourth and Sasan in fifth, and I think he's going to be the guy I'm looking at outside of the top three. Of course, I'm going to be looking really closely at him to see how he translates.
Okay. Okay. That's all very valid. Very, very valid. Now, as for myself, I am going to go with Krizo in first.
Okay.
I do believe that Behrouz Tabani is going to take second.
Okay. I was expecting Bonac.
I think everybody's going to pick the same top two.
Now, both of you guys have Bonac in third, and I understand. I do. I think that Bonac is looking better than his last, say, 2 years of competing. However, there's something about Sasan Heirati that is striking me as being dominant here in this lineup. When I think about the mandatory poses, I think that he will beat William Bonac in the front shots. I think that he will beat William Bonac in the side shots. I think that he will beat him in the abs and thigh. I don't think he'll beat him in the back shots, at least not the back double.
I do.
You
Yeah.
do?
Yeah. I mean,
Possible.
I know we still want to hold on to Bonac, but to be honest with you guys, I think I don't even like because even the last couple of times he competed, the back just wasn't what I actually think his rear lat is better than his rear double, in my opinion.
I mean, William Bonac's got a like his back is really good. Like I thought his back double was pretty good. Now I got to look at it again here because I'm not locked in either. Like I can do this.
And also,
Nobody's locked in. We'll do it like Kryshun, I know you're not his biggest fan, but we'll do it like the Fuad podcast. You're not locked in until the end of the podcast. You can change. You can change your predictions. Okay, get to the back. Come on. Like,
Does he do back
My
shots
bad.
here?
yeah, he does. Yeah,
Okay.
man, I just see. I think I'm counting him out.
This is a good physique,
You can't see
but
shit.
It's all
I'm not
shape.
looking at the William Bonac. I know.
No, but man, I do think that I don't know, man. I
Mm,
don't know.
mm.
You're putting him in fourth. It's
Uh,
basically, and not being rude to anybody else on the roster, but William Bonac will in fact lose to a nobody.
yeah.
There's no way around it. To Bonac. He's a second place at the Olympia, 2-time Arnold Classic. If he
He's
loses,
losing.
this will be
He's
losing.
losing some midsection control here too.
Man, this is tough. This is tough for me. I don't know if I want to put Bonac in third or if I want to put Sasan in third. I'm really back and forth here. I got to see Sasan again because there's something really, really encouraging about this guy, man.
There's not much you can pick apart. I mean, what what's missing from this physique?
Man, this is this one. Well, nothing. The back. I think Bonac will beat this.
It's 2 shots.
I know.
And as long as it's not the condition, losing in the condition in the back, that's different.
This is a tough call. See, I think Bonac looks like he's maybe like just from the time off, maybe looks a little fresher. But this is hard, grainy, gnarly. Like it's almost like Kareth Baggio type conditioning, man.
Muscle maturity. It's the old man
Yeah,
muscle.
he's got it. Just is he gonna bring it home on show day? Man, I don't know. I don't know.
I wouldn't be mad if you
Uh,
put him on. I wouldn't be.
am I gonna be mad at myself? Is the question.
You wake up tomorrow. What did I post?
Nah, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and honestly, I've been on cloud nine all day. I know I'm waking up tomorrow and knowing I'm going back to the Arctic, so nothing's gonna bother me, man. I love going to the Arctic. I can't even stress it enough. Anyway,
Yeah.
uh,
Fall
sick
into a
gym up
rabbit
there.
hole.
There's a sick gym up there too. But anyway, I'll send you guys pictures. Okay. I got to make a decision here. Or does anybody want to change theirs?
No, I can't.
No, you can't.
Mine's in writing.
Well, you're right. You're
I'm
right.
playing this safe with I'm playing this safe with Sasan. I put him in fifth. I think he can place as high as third, possibly even second, but I also think it's a potential that he can slip. So I'm gonna just play it safe and put him fifth.
Oh,
It's
yeah, you
going to
got
be.
Pablo ahead of him.
Yeah.
It's just we've went through so many times of being tricked by guys. We've seen all these images and we put the guys in our top three, and then they place like 10.
But this guy's got stage credibility. He's beaten the likes of Lionel Bayeki, for goodness sakes.
A prime Lionel?
2018, Lionel Bayeki, not too bad. Not too bad. Rafael
Okay.
Brandao.
Raphael. He was in my chat actually when I did the Toronto Pro, when I was doing the live stream, and he
Really?
retracted his message. Yeah, he was in my chat and he retracted his message, and I never heard from him again.
Never get to hear what he said, eh?
No.
Ah,
Oh, wow.
break
Yeah.
my heart. That would break my heart.
Whatever. I told him to private message me. He never did.
Might have been a negative comment.
I feel like his negative comments don't get retracted, so I was quite surprised that he retracted a message in my little chat. Actually, it wasn't little on that one. I fucking had a lot of people there. But okay. Man, this is way tougher of a decision than I thought it was going to be before I went into this. I'm gonna go with, man, if I'm gonna do it, maybe I should just do it.
Rip the Band-Aid off.
Yeah, yeah. All right. I'm going for the Hail Mary. I'm gonna go Sasan in third. I'm doing it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go out on, like, from what I'm seeing, I think he could be. I'm gonna say Bonac in fourth, which I cannot believe. And even now that I typed it, I want to change it, but man.
It's
And
a
in fifth,
You'll be right. You'll be right. But the Bonac haters are gonna hate you.
it's a respect.
uh, I but
Just hide out until Sunday.
Yeah.
I
Sunday, not
will.
Saturday. I hope Sunday.
Sunday's Father's Day, actually. I'll probably get a wrap-up video
Mm.
done, but I'm not going to be live streaming.
I'll go visit my dad on Saturday.
Yeah, that's fair. Fifth place, I'm gonna have Pablo Lopez. He's good, man. He's definitely top five. So that's what I have to say about it. Mark, I do like your I like you having Justin Musial or Muse.
Soil,
Yeah.
muscle.
I like having
Justin
him
Muscle.
in okay. Okay. Unless I want to change, that's it.
Can't now.
Well, no, I came until the end of the podcast. I'm going by Fuad Abiad rules.
Let's actually switch my Pablo and Sasan pick. Just sitting here
Okay.
thinking about it, I don't think I think Pablo is gonna lose too much ground in the back double to take him down. I think
So
if
you
Pablo
had
had
Pablo beaten Sasan. Now you have the other way around.
yeah, but I mostly had
I
Pablo
like
beating
that.
him because I'm
I
not
like,
sure how he's gonna look. But looking
I
at
like
the backs,
I like that better. Because I have Pablo winning. Because I didn't even have Sasan in my predictions, my final predictions. I just mentioned them.
now if you remember,
No.
Mark, the last podcast we did with Dylan, I had Tim and Robin in fifth, and I switched it before the no, I had Tim in fifth and Robin in fourth. Then I switched it, and I put Robin in fifth and Tim in fourth. But I was actually right the first time.
You were right the first time. You should have just left it alone.
Yep. No, I had at the Toronto. Well, from the predictions that we did, Morgan McDonald was actually the closest, but of course,
Morgan almost nailed it.
well, of course, he's also the IFBB pro bodybuilder here. So I mean,
Yeah, but we're observers. We're supposed to be at this stuff.
Hey,
the guy
Dylan
trains in the
set
gym
us
with
up.
these guys. It was the Toronto pro. He trains in the gym with them. He should know.
Dylan showed us some comparisons of John Jewett, but I wasn't thinking that that's an older version of John. That's not how he looks. Like I was on the podcast, like, oh, he's gonna look like this. He's gonna be out the top five. John looked a lot different from the last time he competed.
Yeah, yeah, he did, man. He did. That was a good show, and and the fact that we've got a guy like Sasan coming into this show, who could really mix things up, and a lot of pro debuts, like you were saying, like and that is going to be good to see. But just having Sasan there, Bonac taking his time off, Behrouz, who is a huge story going into this, after qualifying for the Olympia twice and just not being able to get there for visa issues. Krizo, the defending champion, this is another show this season that I think actually makes this 2024 season so far more exciting than what we saw up to this point in 2023. I've
Way
really
better.
enjoyed the show so far.
Way
Yeah.
better. Way better. Every
Yeah.
show has had a match. A top
Yeah.
two. A top two match. Every one.
Detroit was a good one. Martin versus Vito.
Vito
100%, man.
versus Brandale and Vito and Tonio. It was a three-way match up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Samson, Krizo. That's a main event anywhere.
Rubio too.
Rubio. Throw in Rubio. What the heck? No.
There's been some
that
good
was
ones,
last
man.
year, but it was for this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's been some really good ones so far this year. You know, Martin standing next to Nick Walker was really good.
That was
Even
great too. Yeah.
yeah, it was awesome. You know, it's been really really good for shows so far, and there's still a ton of really good guys that got to qualify. So
Even the Toronto wasn't bad. You get Akeem versus Quint.
Hakeem looked great.
Toronto, yeah, Toronto was
Not
great.
not bad.
No, I really enjoyed Toronto just from knowing, you know, a few of the guys that were actually going into the show from like, you know, just Robin being a friend of mine, and I know Nate Spear a little bit, and doing that podcast with Quint Beastwood and kind of hearing, you know, exactly how he felt about the whole thing. And like Toronto was Toronto was definitely one of my favorites this year. But we've still got a
Robin looked
Vancouver
good.
show, and in 5 weeks we got the Empro like coming up here. But I like when it comes to the predictions here as well that we've got, you know, kind of an all around. You know,
Have
we've
any of
really
you
got an
guys
all
talked
around here.
about Sasan on your channel?
Have I?
Anybody? I'm kind of interested to know, like,
I mentioned him.
what did the
Yeah, I
any comments on him?
What's that?
Did you get any comments from the fans about him? What are they
I
saying?
didn't even read the comments. As soon as I put that video out, I was working on a shoot, what video did I just put out? Oh, my least favorite to my favorite to my least favorite Olympia video. And I was
oh
working
yeah.
on that. I didn't even get a chance to look at anything. But yeah, no, I never even read the comments. Every
Yeah.
once in a while when I go onto my studio, I'll see a couple right away and I'll try to answer them if I can. Then I just
It can get to be a lot.
It can.
time
Yeah.
time consuming, yeah. And then you got to put a video out every day, so it's like, what are you going to catch up from? 3 weeks ago? I gotta go back.
Man, I've been putting out dive videos every day, but YouTube is not. Oh, it's just way too much going on right now. But I'm gonna get back at it. Being able to do these prediction videos and then you know, commenting on the shows is enough for now. Things will level off here soon. I got another guy that I'm trying to hire too to try to free up some time. And um yeah, we look, we all go through that as creators, except for you, Mark. You're a machine. But
Well, if it
you
was
know,
your guys' full-time job, yous would be right there.
oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
I
No,
don't
I
miss
don't
too
I
many.
goat. You don't miss too many days.
no, you
Nah,
don't.
I
No.
miss maybe 3 max, but
What do you got
I
for?
get it out every week.
You got 10 grand subs?
Close. We at
Yeah, you're close.
9.3. We
Oh,
closing.
okay,
Closing
that's gonna
in.
be a nice number to see.
Yeah, yeah.
10
Hopefully
grand.
Yeah.
soon.
Kenson, you're 4.
No, not yet. No, I'm like 34, 30, I think.
Considering how long you've been on there, it's growing pretty quick.
It's coming up, yeah. And I've got lots of ideas in order to, you know, really bump things up as well, but just the matter of taking the time to implement them is the big thing. I still want to concentrate on my gaming channel with my boy a little bit. I'm trying to get his setup, you know, kind of squared away so I can do more gaming videos with him and eventually just get him doing videos himself. But look, these are all excellent problems to have, you know, being
Yeah,
too busy, like excellent problems to have. So I have no complaints whatsoever. Everybody's happy, healthy. The channel is still growing. I'd love
yeah,
to be able to, you know, do more. I'm really glad that I'm able to have, you know, you guys on to be able to continue, you know, posting regular content, especially for the competitions coming up here. And
Your lives are very well.
yeah.
the lives do very well. Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
You
well.
kind of you maybe stepped into, well, as far as right now, I don't know if desktop is taking a break right now, but I would say you probably the go-to as far as the lives right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I enjoy doing them.
And as
The
long as you're
lives,
as long as you're not losing, like if you're still gaining subs even at a slow rate, that's it's there for when you want to push it down on the gas pedal and you do have time off. So you can
Now,
pick.
the reason I don't take too many days off is because I have before, and you'll notice that you took some time off.
Oh yeah.
yeah, man, yeah. Yeah, you're right about that. I can be consistent for, an easy 2 days of the week when things are kind of level. Like getting up early on Saturdays and Sundays is something that was tough the last few weeks just because we've just had so much going on. Like we've been doing 15, 16-hour days on the dive site. We've been doing traveling. I've got Oda province jobs. I've got Arctic jobs. I've got,
Oh,
there's I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
you're a
But
busy, busy man. You're a busy,
and
busy man.
like I said, man, it's great. I really enjoy what I do, even after 10 years of doing it, which is really important. But yeah, bodybuilding is something that I needed to. I mean, it's not going anywhere for me, that's for sure. But look, we've got our predictions set for this one, which I like how we all kind of are gone a little bit of a different way on all of it, which is great.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm actually going to start something, which I was thinking about here recently. One thing that we all do is we all do predictions for, most of the shows, if not all of the shows. So I'm actually going to I want to keep a tally of how everybody does and add them up come the Olympia and see who is the be all end all for predictions throughout the entire year of all of us YouTubers. Because everybody does predictions, but nobody really adds up who really nails it for the most shows.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be
Now, could you gonna do top three or just the first, the winner?
No, it's going to be the winner.
Okay, because we discussed this before, and I'm thinking if you get the third place guy right, that doesn't mean anything to me. If I get the first place guy right and you get the next four right, I consider myself the winner. Or if it's you that got the first place guy and I got third, fourth, fifth, that winning spot's the one. But then if you get the top three, be like Price is Right, you should get like a bonus or something. Bob Barker come out and give you $5,000.
Yeah, something like that would be a consideration. But you're right. When it comes
Just the
to who
one.
won the show, well,
Sometimes the winners are easy throughout the year.
they are. Maybe it's more of a top three thing or even a top five thing, and do a point system like much like well, not like bodybuilding scoring, but anyway, there's possibilities, and I still have until the Olympia to figure it out because those stats aren't going anywhere. But I figure like me, you, Kryshun, well, Xavier would probably be out at this point because he hasn't done enough predictions. But like Matt over at Muscle Discord for sure.
He
Even
does them.
even Nick, yeah, Nick Strength and Power does predictions, right? Throw his in there too. Just I don't know if
Dylan,
Fazzy does. Who is it?
Dylan,
Yeah, Dylan, of course. Yeah, I don't know if Fazzy does straight predictions.
is he?
I don't
Will
think he
he?
does.
Is he? He might be hard to get a hold of.
I've spoken to him a couple
Yeah.
of
Okay.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even like Palumbo, like he typically puts predictions out there. But just anybody that's consistent with their predictions, just kind of add it up at the end of the year.
Yeah. You could do it for yourself. Like you don't have to get a hold of these guys. You could just like Palumbo. You could just go off his videos, right?
Oh, I'm just gonna do a video. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Palumbo might
Yeah.
answer you though. Palumbo, he got back to me in a message.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
He did. I
But,
drew a picture of him.
Hmm.
that's
He
right.
didn't see that picture, and I sent it to him. He never seen it. He never seen it. And then finally he seen it and he messaged back to me.
Yeah. I could always just hire him as a coach. He couldn't ignore me then.
Well, that's just it.
But look, boys, this was great. I appreciate both of you taking the time. We'll see who won, and we will look at reconvening after the show. And after that, it will be Vancouver. That's the next show afterwards.
It'll
So,
cost us a couple bucks.
for fuck's sakes, it better not. It better not, man. Like, what
160
was it?
if you want to see both shows, it's a 2 day show.
Remember what I did last year?
Made a
Last
video
year,
just displaying your anger towards the event.
me and you both did the podcast on it, but I was so like Toronto was like $60 Canadian, which was way too much. I still bought it because, like I said, I had literally friends that are pros in the show, right? I was like, fuck mine at this here. But if Vancouver is anything reminiscent of what it was like $100 last year or something,
You had to
Not
get
a.
both of them, didn't you?
I got 0 of them. Not a fucking chance am I spending that kind of money on a live stream for a show. It was more expensive than the Olympia. I'm sorry, not a chance. And I will tell my entire audience that I don't care who hears it. It is a ridiculous amount of money, and nobody should be charging that for a pro bodybuilding show. No possible way. But we'll see what they charge this year. It could be reasonable. I have no idea. I hope it is.
That was a better lineup.
Probably not. It's probably not going to be.
It's not.
It'll be a better.
Be...
Sorry, I think yes, Mark. I think it'll be a better lineup. No, Kryshun, I don't think it's going to be any more reasonable. I jumped at both of you there. No, I think it is going to be a dynamite lineup. You've got guys like Beef Stew in there, you know.
Is Beef doing it?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
And Quint's going round number 3?
He might not. Let's
get Robin in there. Robin wants to win the...
Robin should. He should.
Robin, he is. Robin is doing it.
Hassan could be doing it too.
Yeah, Hassan is doing it.
He is doing it. He is doing it.
Yep.
It's going to be a very good show because if Hassan is off, then, I mean, who knows who wins.
Hassan's better as second shows. Took him 3 last year, though. I think it took him three shows last year.
Last year, he was good in Toronto and great in Vancouver. So if he can do what he did last year.
Yeah, he was good in Toronto, just that he lost. So people think, you know, he must have sucked. It's like, well, no, he just lost. If he would have won, everybody would have been celebrating him.
Yeah, exactly, right. All right, boys, I got to jump on Matt. I got to message Matt and see about Matt wants to do a video on the Bradley Martin slap. He invited me to jump on his channel, so I'm going to jump over there, and we're getting into 2 hours here anyway. So appreciate you guys as always.
Going down. You can see it's getting dark in here.
Yeah, I still got to go have a fire and eat too. So yeah, let's see who's nailing the predictions, and we'll enjoy the show and we'll take it from there.
All right, peace out, guys.
Gentlemen, pleasure as always.
See ya.
Later, guys.